Hello everyone, welcome back. Make sure you keep an eye on these medals, the medal for the Geek and the medal for the Supersonic. So the first medal we're going to go for, well not the first medal, but this is the medal you need to be careful of. But we'll get to that later. So the first document is called Facility. As soon as you start, you have to pick up the pills, look for an A1 sign, and you'll see a container, or two containers on top of one each other. And behind, just to the right, you should be able to just about see it, and then you pick up the document. Okay, document number 2 from the flames. Once you get to this corridor here, you need to shoot some cables to be able to access through this door. So from here, turn left, and then you want to turn right. Once you get to the door to the right, or the window, sorry, the maintenance access door, and then if you look, once you're not underwater, you shall see the next document. That will be document number 2. So from that last location, document number 3. So dive back under the water and go back. So now we're going back to that corridor. We've got to turn left now, so if you're heading down this corridor you can turn left. But anyway, once you go through here, you should get a checkpoint right about now, and then just to the right, this document will be just laying on top of a machinery. Okay, for the flood, you have to flood the corridors after leaving the loading bays. So this is pretty much telling you what you need to do. So I'm going to start from the beginning of Act 3. So basically the medal's telling you need to leave the loading bay areas, then you need to come back to flood them. That's what, me personally, that's what I get out of it. So it's probably best, because I've done it as well and it seemed to work, once you leave the loading bay, then you need to turn around and come back and flood all the areas. The reason why I'm showing you from the start, because there is some CCTV cameras that we need to access to be able to flood the corridors correctly. Okay, once the water floods this first section, so this is story progression, so it has to be done anyway. So there will be a CCTV camera right here on the left side, whichever way you're looking anyway. You have to change camera to the objective marker door, then with the CCTV camera you have to unlock it. The reason why I say you have to do it with the CCTV camera, because for some reason if you use the hand module, the door doesn't stay unlocked. So you just leave the door open until it's completely flooded. And then once you're happy that it is flooded, you want to go to the camera in the middle of the room at the back, and you need to open the terminal transfer door. So once again, once you're happy with that door, you can now carry on. Also, there is a good indication that you know the door is flooded or the corridor is flooded in the next room, because you won't see like the animation of the water going through that door anymore. Also, later on you'll get back to this red danger kind of room looking thing. But once you fight some bad guys, go to the left and you'll find a breakable window. Of course, break that and break the next one. So this will be classed as a flooded corridor now. And then just off the point as well, you'll probably get this on the way, the achievement called Davy Jones's Locker. This is basically saying we need to kill 10 enemies underwater in combat. So once you get past that red alert area, you'll come back to just like a normal section here. Then of course, if you keep looking around, so smash all the windows that you can, just to make sure everything is flooded. Also, I will show you that where this section is, where the loading bay stops. So at the moment, all I'm doing is just looking around for anything that I can break to make the rooms flood. So there's actually no rush of getting this. Just make sure you take your time and make sure you've done every. Okay. Once you get to the objective called Return to the Shuttle Plaza Access. This is basically the end of the loading bay. So now you want to turn around and head back in. I'm not sure if the medal counts or not if you get all the windows, all the flooded areas before you exit the bay, but that I don't know. So that's the medal we're going for. Flood the corridors after leaving the loading bays. So once you go back into the loading bay, we now just want to make sure we thoroughly look through all the corridors, make sure we shut all the windows, and as soon as you shoot all the windows down, make sure every corridor is flooded, you will get the medal pop up. Just like so. Even though that room was clearly already flooded, but we had to break the window anyway. Anyway, for the mega combo, this will be your, if I remember right, this will be your second hacking terminal you need to do. Once you've done that, you want to follow the objective marker. Okay, for you guys that are going for the Supersonic, if you are, you need to equip the explosive gel, and then you need to blow up all these bombs here. Also, there will be 2 enemies in this room, so the combo will still carry on. Just get a good enough combo, and then you will get the mega combo. For those of you with the Supersonic achievement, then from what I read, of course the PC version hasn't got it. So from what I read, all you need to do is just reload checkpoint and then do it without going for that challenge. But as far as I know, the challenges should keep, but if they don't, you may have to do a separate playthrough. Okay, once you go through the elevator and you'll come into this plaza section, you'll see 2 guys die. You'll get the medal, you'll get the medal for destination, then you'll get the object what's on the side as well. So gravity, this is pretty simple. That doesn't mean you have to do 2 guys in one go. You can do these separately. So with your explosion gel, once again, so the guys you going for Supersonic medal, you need to reload checkpoint once you get it. And if for some reason it doesn't count, then you may have to do a separate playthrough. That honestly I don't know, because the PC version hasn't got that medal here. So yeah, you basically just want to blast 2 enemies off. This doesn't mean at the same time, just blast 2 of them off. Document 4. Once you go up your first corridor, you'll see a sign called Eat Shop. You want to turn to the right after you picked up your pills and head down these stairs here. And go towards the elevators. Go towards the left door and take a sharp left. You'll find the next document on the wall. You need to have your MAVI gadget out. Okay, moving on to the next one. Object 2 and 3. So this will be your last of the objects throughout the whole entire game. So from the last location, go back up the walkway and stay to the right. Kill any bad guys that encounter you, and then you want to stick around this building here, and then you'll find the big boy hat. Then from there, go down the walkway into another little section, and then you want to pick up your big boy hand. As soon as you pick this up, you should get the medal for items, or all items medal. So this is for collecting all the objects in the game. So document 5, satisfaction. So from here up the stairs, go to the Eat Shop sign or the store, go right and stay to your right. Once you see the next walkway going down, please go down the walkway. And then you should see the document just to the left hand side behind the phone booth on some benches. Also, you should get the Collector 3, even though this is BS and we haven't found everything yet. Okay, once you get to this point here, this is all story progression, so you can't miss what I'm doing right now. Of course, this medal is story related anyway, so we can't miss it. But I'm still going to show it. So once you climb up to scaffolding, and then it will tell you to go back or jump back. As soon as you land into the air vents, you can get the medal. So it'll be climb to the shuttle station from the plaza. So, scales of justice, or of injustice. So once you leave the ducting, you'll get a cutscene of 2 guys and a woman. Then once you've done that, go towards the elevator door that they went in. Just to the left hand side you'll find the document number 6. Okay, just to let you know, there will be achievement time now. Once you unlock the water powers, of course you'll see a cutscene when you gain the powers. So for this achievement, all we have to do is drown an enemy. So once you see the first enemy, we just want to pick him up with the water and then just throw him in there. And then if you wait a little bit, and he will die because he doesn't have nothing to breathe. Of course he'll be breathing in water. And then you get drowned. Okay, the same area where you threw the guy off to get your achievement, you need to jump in there. On the middle pillar, you will see the last and final document of the game. And that will be the duty. So you should have, well, ignore my in-game counter for the documents, but you now should have 55. And so do I now, because I went back and got them. Also, after you beat the game, you should get the challenge or the medal for complete the game without failing a hack. So there'll be a few more medals that we need to do. So this is basically the challenges. I will do a short video on that, but you know what, I'm going to show it right now. So here we are on the challenge room. You can only access this after you've beaten the game. Before we actually start, just to let you know, you cannot use your gun. The only thing you can use is your water power. So the best location to start and finish this completely is to stay where your starting location is, pretty much. So I'm going through the challenges. So I need, well, in theory you should need 2 or maybe 3 challenges more if you didn't get the Supersonic challenge. But for me, I had a hard trouble with these challenges actually trying to stick to the profile. So I know I've done them all, so you should be the same as me. So basically we have to beat 1 round without firing a bullet. So basically that's pretty easy. So we pick up the enemies, then we throw them against a wall or something to kill them. To be honest, I'm not going to show all the challenge because it's pretty straightforward. I've done it on my first attempt, luckily. It's not that difficult. I think there's 5 waves, or probably less than that. The waves don't increase, so it's just the 10 enemies each wave. And once you do that successfully, you should get the challenge or the achievement for Private Eye for finding all the documents and the medals. But all documents, objects and the medals. So like I said, I'm not going to show everything to do with this because there's actually no point. It's pretty easy.